on in. Come on in. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, so let's get started here. I want real quickly. I want to put my link in the chat box right here, just in case anybody wants to go check out my website. Today we're going to be talking about learning the skills to leave your 9 to 5 and how to make 10K in 30 days. So let's do that real quick and then we're going to get started. So let me go here. Just a second. So I want to go here real quickly. Alrighty, so today we're going to talk about how to make 10K in 30 days. I know a lot of people say, well, that's not true. How can I make 10K in 30 days? How can I leave my 9 to 5? Well, that's exactly, what I did. I got fired from my job. I worked retail for 12 years. And it was a huge blow, I lost my job back in 2022. I worked retail business for 12 years. I worked it for 12 years, excuse me. Just trying to make sure that you guys see this. But yeah, I worked in the retail industry. I worked for Walmart. That was actually my first job. And yeah, I was not prepared to lose my job. A lot of people get so comfortable in their 9 to 5 jobs that they're not prepared. And especially these days, a lot of people are being laid off from their jobs. A lot of places are going out of business because everything is going online, or a lot of companies are shifting to the online space, to AI. So a lot of brick and mortar locations that are closing, and thousands of people are losing jobs every day. Yes, it's happening every single day. But yeah, I lost my job in 2022 after working there for 12 years. And, it was a huge blow. But, so, after that, and I was just looking around, I was trying to figure out what to do. I was stressed, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what else to do, so. But actually, my sister's boyfriend at the time, he was doing DoorDash. He's like, well, why don't you try DoorDash? Their hours are flexible. They know you get to be your own boss, or, so they say. Gig work. That's what I did. So I applied for DoorDash. I applied for Uber. Because, you have to apply for them, and then they'll get back with you. So a few weeks later, DoorDash got back with me. And they approved me. And then a couple weeks after that, Uber approved me. So I started doing DoorDash first, and then I did Uber. I did both of those for a few months, from August until December. Around December of 2022, I'm like, nope, there's something better out here, because even though they advertise that you can be your own boss, but guess what? You can have flexible hours, but guess what? That's still somebody else's company. That's still somebody. You're still working. You're still trading time for dollars. You're still working for someone else, and you're still trading time for dollars. I was like, and plus, it's a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle. And I am here to tell you, these, the customers where you deliver the customers where you deliver the food to, it can be pretty sketchy. It can be sometimes the places you go to can be pretty sketchy. So I was like, no, that's something because a lot of times, sometimes your safety can be at risk. It really can, you know. But anyway, I saw this something has to be better out here. I really want to work from home and not have to leave home, and I can still, you know, make a decent living. So I looked around online for a year. I looked around online for a year. Next year and a half, I was searching, and then in March of 2024, which was a year ago now, I was scrolling on TikTok, and I came across this older gentleman. He was talking about digital marketing and where you can work 2 hours a day. You can work 2 hours a day, and I'm like, okay. So just how he told his story, it stopped me dead in my tracks. It really did. So he's like, hey, well, if you're tired of struggling, you just lost your job, or you're sick of that 9 to 5 deal, you can work 2 hours a day. You can be your own boss as long as you're coachable, committed, and consistent, and you're teachable. There's no reason why you shouldn't, but that totally depends upon you. But he's like, hey, if you want to get off that struggle bus, uh, put show me in the comments and I'll give you more details. That's exactly how he said it. So I didn't, of course, I didn't leave a comment, but I immediately went to his website, and because in our program, our mentor, she teaches you to put your link in the description on your profile or on your page. So I checked out his website, I put in my email. I'm like, okay. I was still skeptical. I'm like, you know what? I don't have anything else to lose. So I sat on it for a couple days, but during that time, I actually did my research. I was checking out. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is real. I need to jump on this. I'm like, hey, this seems like a really good business opportunity. So I checked it out. I decided to take that leap because I actually had a little bit of money left over from my job working retail. I decided it was like around 200 and something dollars, but I decided to save it towards something. So at the time, it was called the IPS Infinity Processing System, the one that I initially joined, but it was still part of the Digital Growth Community, which is a private community of mind-like business entrepreneurs that I'm a part of. And that's one of the things you'll have access to if you decide to join our program, our business program. So anyway, I made that investment. They had a $50 level, $150 level, a $300 level, and a $600 level. I chose the $600 level. So I'm sorry, no, I chose the $300 level. Excuse me, $300 level. So that's what I chose. But I didn't have the full $300, even though I wanted to get the $600 level, but I didn't have enough for that. So, and I didn't quite have enough for the 300. So, but thank goodness, on his website, he offered payment plans or installment plans. So I did the installment plans. So I took that leap of faith and I invested on March 17th of 2024. I took that leap. Was it scary? Yeah, it was scary. Was it uncomfortable? Yes, it was very uncomfortable, but I did it. So what I did, I invested in myself. I paid for my program. You also have to pay for a website domain or your domain name Name for your website. See, this is my domain name, legacywithsteven.com. Of course, at the time, but this is not what it was called. It was called stevensdailypays.com. But I changed it to this later on when I upgraded to the Legacy Build, when I changed to the Legacy Builders program, which I'm getting into in just a moment. But anyway, you have to pay for your website domain name and also a professional email domain. Professional email domain is very cheap. They're both very reasonable prices. And guess what? You get them from GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com. That's what we use in our business program. And so after that, it was a one-time investment, no monthly fees. One-time investment into your own online business. Yeah, so anyway, after that, it took me about a couple of days to set up my automated system, because you get a pre-built automated system. You get access to a community. You also get access to an e-learning training platform. I'm going to show you that in a little bit later in this. I'm going to show you that stuff a little bit later in this live stream. But yeah, so it took me a couple of days to set up. Some people, they do it in a couple of hours. They do it in a couple of hours. But after that, I was ready to go. So I started promoting my business. Now, fast forward a week and a half later, because I didn't make anything with the IPS processing system. But fast forward a week and a half later, our mentor, Miss Michelle O'Neill, she's a $5 million mentor. But yeah, she on April 1st, she launched the Legacy Builders Program. So that's where I got the word legacy from my name. Legacy Builders Program was launched on April 1st, 2024. So, along with the rest of the people in my community, I pivoted over to the Legacy Builders Program. Since I already had the $300 level, I went with the $300 passive daily pay blueprint in the Legacy Builders Program. So after about a month and a half of being consistent and showing up to my business daily. And that's what I love about this. This is a beginner friendly business. This business is so beginner friendly. You don't have to know any tech skills. You don't have to know anything about this business. And you are shown step-by-step training on what you need to do. So after about a month and a half, I made my first sale. I made my first sale of $300. And I'm going to show that to you once. I'm going to show that to you when I show you on the computer. But anyway, so yeah, it was very, very exciting, because I was still, just like the rest of you, I was skeptical. I still thought it was too good to be true. But guess what? I did it scared. I did it uncomfortable. You know, in order to be successful in life, in order to get to where you want to be, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to do things that you're not familiar with. As long as you are coachable, committed, and consistent, and have patience, because this is not a get-rich-quick scheme by any means. And I repeat, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to put in the work. You have to implement what's in the training to get the results. Okay? You got to do the work. You know, if you can go to your 9 to 5 and put in the work for your boss and make them more rich, and helping them to make their dreams come true, why not make your dreams come true? Why not make your dreams come true? Excuse me, sorry, a second. I was having my morning coffee. It's actually the afternoon. I actually slept in a little bit late today. But you know what? That's what I absolutely love about this business. It's very flexible. You know, you are your own boss. You work as you please. You can come and go as you please. You don't have no boss telling you what to do. Now, we do have a coach, but guess what? She's not our boss. She's our coach. See, in this business, if you want to be successful, you have to be a student. You have to be a student. Just like when you go to school, when you go to grade school, to elementary school, high school, college, or college university, you have to be a student. Well, it's the same thing with this, but guess what? A college doesn't pay you. But with this business, you can earn as you learn at the same time. And recently we also I'm gonna get to this in a minute. So anyway, yeah, I made my first sale and I was really shocked. And I was actually cooking dinner in my kitchen. I was cooking dinner in my kitchen. So it was absolutely unbelievable. But anyone can do this if they want. If they want to work, you want to work for yourself and have your own business, you can do it. You can do it. But anyway, so after I made my first sale, after I made my second sale, which was on May 24th, I decided to upgrade. I actually upgraded to the Legacy Builders program, which is a top notch training level. And you have master resale. See, in this business I have, this is MRR, or master resale rights. At first I only had master resale rights to two of the products, the 300 and the 100, because we have 100. Let me write this down. So we sell 4 digital products. $100 launch pad. $100 launch pad. $300 passive daily pay blueprint. Okay, $600 digital mastery. And I'm going to show you guys later in this live stream how they look on the computer. Digital mastery. And then the $900 Legacy Builders program. Hope you guys can read that. So you have the $100, 300, 600, 900. So when I first started this business, I invested in the $300 level. I didn't start out with the $900 level. I started with the 300. So for example, let's say if you get a customer, and a customer want to buy, let's say for example they want to buy the 900, but you only have the 300. You can't sell the $900 because you only have the master resale rights to the $300 and the $100. So if a customer wants to get this, they won't be able to buy it from you. They'll have to go to somebody else who is selling the $900 level. But if you have the $900 level on your website, you can sell all 4 of these to your customers. And guess what? It is all done around an automated system. You don't have to cold call people. You don't have to bother friends or family. You don't have to slide into people's DMs. It is all done around an automated system. In this business, this is called an attraction marketing business. And attraction marketing is estimated to be at $1.5 trillion by 2030. And right now, that's 5 years from now. Right now it's 2025, so that's another 5 years. Right now, it's in the billions already. It's already in the billions right now. Digital marketing is really starting to boom right now. And guess what? Everything is going digital. Everything is going digital. For example, you buy items on Amazon, don't you? You buy items on Temu, don't you? Guess what? Those are automated systems. They're giant automated systems. You don't have to guess what? You don't have to get on the phone with people. You don't have to talk to people to buy items on there. You just go on those websites and you browse for what you want. And guess what? You find the item that you want, you buy it. Guess what? People do business with people who they know, like, and trust. See, everybody knows, like, and trust the CEO of Temu. Everybody knows, like, and trusts Jeff Bezos, because guess what? Jeff Bezos, he is the owner of Amazon. He started Amazon back in 1994 out of his garage in his house. And now he is one of the richest people on earth. Just think about that. He started this big giant company out of his garage in his house back in 1994. And guess what? He didn't wait for the perfect time to start his business. He went on ahead and did it. He did it scared. He invested in himself. And I hate to say this, folks, but guess what? It takes money to make money. In order to be in business for yourself, you have to make an initial investment. You have to make an initial investment. That's what it takes. Unfortunately, nothing is free. For example, you're not going to go to your, excuse me, sorry, you're not going to go to your utility company and ask them for free lights and water, for free lights and water. Guess what? That's not going to happen. You have to pay a utility bill every month. That's non-negotiable. Or you're not going to have no lights and water in your house or apartment or whatever. You're not going to go to a restaurant and ask for free plates. That's not going to happen. You have to pay the tab and you have to pay for the service that was given to you. Now, as far as like groceries and stuff, now people have gotten free groceries, but that's on a very, very rare occurrence. You got to pay for groceries. You're not going to go to the gas station and ask for free gas. That's not going to happen. You got to pay for gas to put in your car or your truck or whatever. You got to pay for that stuff. It's no different with this. As far as like Amazon and stuff and Temu, this right here is very similar to Amazon and Temu. It's an automated system, and guess what? It's If you invest in this business, it will be your automated system, and guess what? It's your business, and nobody can take this business away from you. Nobody. See, you can lose a job at any time, because guess what? That job, that's somebody else's business. That's somebody else's corporation. You're working for someone else. You don't have no freedom. They tell you what to do. Your boss tells you what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. They tell you when to come into work. They tell you when you can take your lunch breaks or take your 15-minute breaks. Sometimes they tell you when you can go to the restroom. Come on now, get real. We are adults here. This is not grade school. Unfortunately, some places that's how it is. You gotta get permission to go to the restroom. It's absolutely crazy to me. When I think about back all the times that I worked at that company, I look back and like, what the heck? But the day that they fired me, it was not a good feeling. It was embarrassing. It was humiliating. It was not a good experience. But people lose their jobs every day. Guess what? They can let you go at any given time. They can lay you off at any given time. For an example, we had a guy in our community. He worked for a company for 40 years. 40 years. And guess what? They came in. They made him and several other people come into the office, and they told them that they were fired. That the company is rebranding and relocating, and they told them that their position was no longer needed. He was not prepared for that. I'm telling you, people, there is no job security. But in this business that I have right here, this is job security. Look, if you want to know more about the business that I have, go to the link in my chat. You'll see a link in my chat, and also in the live stream. After this live stream, I'll also put it down in the comments and as well as in the description. LegacyWithSteven.com. LegacyWithSteven.com. For more information, put in your first name and your email, and you click on that button, and you'll get more information about this blueprint that I have. Because you'll also get a free video, and you'll also get a free PDF for on how to make 10K in 30 days. You'll get that free PDF. This is, you know, now I'm not saying you're gonna get rich overnight. Again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to put in the work. And as far as this business goes, it varies from person to person. Some people have come in our have started this business, and they made money immediately. Other people it takes longer. But again, it totally depends upon you and the work that you're willing to put into your business. It totally depends upon you. So you have to be willing to put in the work. Oh yeah, so anybody who's watching this, let me know where you're from. Again, my name is Steven. I invested myself in the Legacy Builders Program, and it is now called the Legacy Builders Program 2.0, because we have recently upgraded to the Legacy Builders 2.0. It's more extra features and everything. So, but yeah, so let me know where you're from. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, in case you're wondering where I'm located. Let me know where you're from. If you're watching this in the replay, comment replay down in the comments, and then let me know where you're watching from. I would love to know where you're from. If you have any questions, you can ask me down in the comments, and you can also go to my website, LegacyWithSteven.com. The link will be in the description, and as well as down in the comment section, and also in the live chat if when it's saved to the replay. Put in your first name and then your email, and then click that button underneath it. And within 5 minutes, you will receive that 10K PDF, that 30-day PDF, and you'll also receive a free video. And you will also, in that first email, you'll also have my phone number, so you can call or text me at any time. Now, I respond to text messages faster than I do phone calls. So if I don't answer your phone call right away, then leave me a text message. I would be more than happy to get back with you. And that's how you can reach out to me. Anyway, so yeah, this business is truly, truly life-changing. Truly, truly life-changing. All right, so I want to show you some, I want to show you some stuff in our community. I'm going to show you some stuff in the community. And then we're going to talk about 5 steps on how you can, how to be successful in this business. But again, it's up to you to implement that. But you know, most people they never even start a business because they're skeptical, and they're scared, and they're severely on the fence. But you know, it's all about who you know, like, and trust. But you know, I'll be there for you. I can help you. You know, I can be your accountability partner, and I'd love to help you to start your business. So I want to show you. The digital growth community. So give me a second here. And you know, the thing about this business, excuse me, I'm not trying to make y'all dizzy. The beautiful thing about this business, you do not have to have a pretty background. Look, I work from home. This is my bedroom. This is where I work. So, and you can work from home. You can work from home too if you want to. So let me go to this page here. I'm going to show you the community. Let me turn you around. All right, so this is our digital growth community. We have 51,000 members in our community. You see that? 51,000. And when I joined this business, it was only 11,000. So, this is our founder. She's the founder of the program, Mrs. Michelle O'Neill. She's a mom of 6 kids and five. And she has 5 grandkids, and her passion is helping others to create an income online and learning an income online. So let me take you back. I want to take you to our wins. Viral again, Scott Martin. Guess what? He had a video to go viral again on TikTok. So, it's not just about monetary wins. It's about different other wins too. First Facebook Live and Story. $100 ding. Early morning ding. My 10K for April started. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Awesome, awesome. So she just made her first $100 for. No, he made his first $100 for the month of April. Awesome. Trust the process. New home bought cash because of the Legacy Builders program. Awesome! Congratulations. It's in South. This is in I think it's in South Africa or Ghana, but people are becoming millionaires in those countries. American currency here, there is like millions of dollars. So people are getting rich in those countries from this Legacy Builders program just by simply following the steps, step by step. They're coachable, they're committed, and they're consistent, and they have patience. And they do what our mentor implements for the program. So she was able to buy her first house with this program. Awesome! Congratulations to her. Anybody can do this. And honestly, guys, that is my goal too. I'm gonna do so good with this. I'll be able to purchase me a new home eventually. Because right now I live in an apartment. But my future goal is to change my zip code as well. So. But people have bought new cars and new houses all because they decided to invest in themselves and follow the blueprint step by step. I got my second 900 for this week while grocery shopping. Let's see. I'm celebrating 900. Let's see, it's the first of the month, and I just made $900. Awesome. R1650 South African Rand money. So a lot of people are becoming millionaires in South Africa because of this. But the beautiful thing about this program is this is a global business. You're going to have a widespread audience throughout the world. It's not just here to the United States, but it's all over the world. The whole world is your customer base. I can go live. I made my first Legacy 2.0 sale. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's a lot of wonderful testimonials in here. Yes, $900 customer while babysitting. Awesome. Let's see. Another win. I just got my first $100 while in the Launchpad program in less than a month. Awesome. The thing I love about this community, we love on each other. We support each other. This is a one supportive community. And guess what? You always have help. If you ever need help with anything, there's always somebody there to help you. And guess what? And this digital growth community, there is always somebody online here, right here. There's always somebody online 24 hours a day. Always. But there's over 23,000 testimonials in this community alone. So I don't even have time to go through all of them. So I just want to show you some of the key points. Certified last night, $900 this morning. So they made another $900 sale. Awesome. 200 leads in 3 sales. Awesome. 300 and then 900. Awesome. So a lot of wonderful testimonials in here. And guess what? Let's see. You can also, another thing, you guys, you can also become a certified digital marketer. You can also become certified. So, anybody can do this who wants to do it. Anyone can do it. I just recently became certified myself since they upgraded the Legacy Builders 2.0. So I'm also a certified master reseller. I want to show it to you, but yeah, I'm also a certified master reseller. Let's show it right to you. All right, so I'm gonna show this to you. So yes, this is my certificate of completion right here. This is my license right here to be a reseller. So I'm so excited. So, and the beautiful thing about this is when you become a certified master reseller or certified digital marketer, it helps you to build that know, like, and trust with your future customers. So, and that's what I love about it. And guess what? When you make a sale, you make 100% profit. It goes straight to your pocketbook, straight to your purse, straight to your bank account. It goes to you. I don't make anything off of it. You will make 100% profit, and this will be your sales. So, very, very life changing. Very, very life changing. Now, if anybody has any questions, let me know. If you have any questions, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions. Okay, so I want to show you also the so this right here will be the e-learning training platform. So you'll also, this is the second thing that you'll get when you invest in this business. So now this is right here. These are the original legacy builders program modules. But again, we recently upgraded to Legacy Builders 2.0 on March 1st. So no, I'm sorry, March 3rd. On March 3rd, that's when we upgraded. So this is the stuff that you'll get. Now, depending on what you purchase, that's the ones that you're gonna get. Not like I showed you on my clipboard, on my board, my writing board. So, and you'll also get a bonus. No matter what program you choose, you're gonna automatically get this exclusive bonus. Now, this is where you take the certification, but however, in order to get access to this certification, you would have to invest. You would have to invest in the Legacy Builders 2.0. That's the only way you're going to get access to this. But this right here, it doesn't matter which one that you choose, you'll always get access to that one. And there's many different training modules in here. Many different training modules. So let me put in my I want to show you a couple of things. So this is what you'll get right here. You see, when you first invest in this business, this is what you're going to get. If this right here is going to show you how to set up your automated system and everything, and you'll be walked through step by step on what you need to do. You get access, if you're a Legacy Builders customer, you get access to Zoom calls once a week. We get Zoom calls, and our mentor, she gives us the Zoom calls, and she gives us coaching sessions, and she has us go out into breakout rooms afterwards and how to discuss more about our business. So start creating your empire, marketing on social media, passive daily pay blueprint. You can click here you can always click here to get access to the digital growth community. Again, this is our founder, Mrs. Michelle O'Neill. She is a grandmother of 5 and she's a mother of 6. But she worked in what's that called? Affiliate marketing. But guess what? In affiliate marketing, you don't make 100% profit. You make maybe like 20% or 80%. But she got tired of doing that because she was really trading time for dollars. So this is what made her start. And now she helps other people. And just like I'm helping you guys, I want to help somebody out here. I would love, me myself, I would love to help you. But you have to take that first step. But that's entirely up to you. My my goal here is to give you value. I'm here to give you value today. So right here, this is how they show you how to set up everything. So this is about how going live on YouTube. These are one of the things that she teaches you. So I'm not gonna play it because I want to respect the value of the program. If you want to know more about it, you would have to go to my website. Put in your first name and your email to get more information. If you decide to invest in yourself, you will get access to all of this. Depending on, though, if you invest in a legacy, then you'll get access to everything. But depending on which level, that's the amount of access you'll get access to. So, but it's entirely up to you. Everybody has different goals and different budgets and everything. So it's entirely up to you what you choose. You choose any program that you want to choose. And again, we also offer installment plans. So that's the e-learning platform. You'll also get an automated system. This is my automated system right here. This is my automated system. This will be your back office. This is what you'll get. You'll get this. You get a sales funnels. This is what you'll get right there. So I'm gonna take you some other pages. You also get email campaigns. You'll get email campaigns. You see, when people put in their email, when you people put in their email to your website, this is what they're gonna get. They're gonna get a 30-day follow. If they don't buy from you right away, most people don't, because people, they have different things going on. They may be trying to save up or anything like that. But this is, if they don't buy from you right away, your automated system right here is going to follow up with your customer for the next 30 days. So these are 30 email automations. So this is my automated system, but this is exactly what you're going to get. This right here, you're going to get exactly this, no matter what program level you're on. This is what you're going to get. All right, so this is the website. This is a capture page. This is where people will put in their email. You put in your first name, your email, and then you click the button right there. And you can design your picture any way you want. I just have a family right here. That's what I have. But you can put whatever you want right there. Anything that fits your brand and your personality. All right, so this is the main website. This is the main website. And you're going to get the exact same website like I have right here. Now, again, depending on the level that you choose, that's the master resale rights you're going to have. These are the program, depending on what you choose. So let's say, for example, if you purchase the Legacy Builders Program 2.0, you'll get access to, you'll have all 4 of these on your website. Because guess what, you guys? These websites are done for you. They are pre-built. You don't have to create a website or anything. They're pre-built for you. So it's done. It's a done for you business. It's a business that I didn't even have to create. And this is a business that you won't even have to create. It's already done for you. So let's say if you purchase the Digital Mastery, then you'll only have 3 of these on your website. If you purchase this one, then you'll only have 2 of these on your website. If you get that one, then you'll just have that one built into your website. So again, that depends on what master resale rights you want to have. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so let's scroll down. This is our mentor right there. This is one of the things. Okay, I guess I can play it for a brief second. So I want you to hear it.
Checking out Legacy Builders 2.0. I am excited for you. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and I'm actually the founder of the Legacy Builders program. And I just want to share with you why. Why did I create this? And what is the long term vision with this program? Well, I'm a mom and I'm a grandma. And if I go back to 2022, I wasn't having the time with my family that I wanted to. I was trading time for dollars. My whole entire life as a mom, I tried to find ways to make an income around my children because I just didn't want to miss those moments. And back in 2022, I was struggling. And I actually got to the point that I thought, well, maybe I'm just not cut out to working from home. I'm an introvert. And so I don't like going out and bothering friends and family. I don't like living in DMs. I just love spending time with my family. And it was actually on Facebook. And I had discovered a gal on Facebook, didn't even know her, complete stranger, and she started talking about digital marketing. And here's what was so intriguing to me, because she says, learn how to make 100% profit digitally off of other people's profit.
All right, so that's as much as I'm going to play with that because I don't want to take away from the value of the program. But to listen to this entirely and listen to this in its entirety, you would have to go to my website. You need to put in your first name and your email address, and then you click the button like I showed you. So now, yeah, so you'll do that, and then you'll be able to listen to the whole entire story and check out the whole entire website. So we have now at the time it was 50,000 members, but we now have 51,000 people. And our community has made $29 million in the past 11 months of doing this. And well, just 10 months of doing this. It's probably more than probably about 30 million now. And you can launch your profit in 7 days. So from the time you launch your business, 7 days later, you could get your first customer. Now, for me, it took 2 months to get my first customer, but guess what? Everybody is different. Everybody is different when it comes to getting their first customers or getting a consistent customer base. It depends on how coachable you are. It depends on your willingness to put in the work. You got to put in the work in this business. You have to put in the work. And again, you can get certified in this business and you can keep 100% of your profits. So you can become a certified master reseller or digital marketer. These are the different people in our community. These are some of the six-figure earners in our community. If you're ready to get started, you can enroll today. This is another thing you'll get. Now, this is a picture of me and my family. And you can semi-customize your website any way you want. So, and what you do right here is write a little like an autobiography about your story and how you got started. So this is what I wrote, but your situation might be different. Your story will be different. So everybody's story is different, and everybody has a story to tell. So these are real people getting real results right here, you guys. Now I cannot guarantee you anything, but if you're willing to put in the work and be coachable and be committed and be consistent and have patience, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. You guys are gonna hear me say that. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to put in the work. If you can put in the work at a 9 to 5, you can, and guess what? You can do this business around your 9 to 5 job because you're only working 2 hours a day. I know, right? A lot of people cannot wrap their minds around 2 hours a day. So many people in this world are used to working 8 to 16 hours a day. So this is our mentor. She's with a lot of times we have group get-togethers and we have group meetings. So she meets up with everyone in the community. So now, me personally, I haven't attended yet, but hopefully my future goal is to attend one day. So again, you become a licensed reseller and keep 100% of profits. So this explains why this is perfect for you. You want to make extra income from home, but don't know where to start. Your 9 to 5 doesn't provide financial security, and you need a better way. You want to work from anywhere using just your phone or laptop. Retirement is around the corner, but you need a reliable income stream. You're a busy parent looking for a flexible, family friendly business. You've tried other opportunities but struggle to see real results. You want a step-by-step system that takes the guesswork out of online business. Now, this is not. I really love how they put this in here. Now remember, this is our upgraded website right here. This has recently been upgraded. Sorry, but not for you. Who this is not for? People who expect guaranteed results without effort. If you're looking for an overnight success without effort, this program isn't for you. This program isn't for you. Those unwilling to take action. If you prefer to consume information without implementing it, this isn't a fit. The program is designed for action takers. Because guess what, you guys? Action takers are the money makers. People who truly take action. Those are the ones that are successful. So, people who don't want to be on video or create content. Content marketing is a core part of the system. If you refuse to create videos, share ideas, or build brands, you will struggle with this approach. Those who aren't coachable, if you're not open to feedback, following a proven system, or making adjustments based on expert guidance, you won't get the full value of this program. People who want someone to do everything for them. This isn't a done for you service. You'll get training, tools, support, but you need to put in the work. Again, you need to put in the work to build and grow your online business. People who lack the basic tech skills and aren't willing to learn. While the program is simple and beginner friendly, if you refuse to learn basic online business tools, it will be difficult to implement the strategies. And lastly, anyone who isn't willing to invest in their business. Building a profitable online business requires some level of investment, rather it's in tools, marketing, or ongoing education. If you are unwilling to invest in yourself, you may not be ready for this. You know what? A lot of people never get a lot of people never get started with the online business because they are afraid to invest in themselves, because they're scared of what other people think of them. Who cares about what other people think of you? Guess what? Other people out here, they don't pay your bills. So who cares what they think about you? You mind your business and let them mind their own. This is your life. If you want a better life, you have to do something about it. So don't worry about what others think about you. A lot of times people are afraid of failure. That's why they never get started with any business. That's why they stay stuck at a 9 to 5 job. These reasons, that's why the 90% of the world stay stuck at a 9 to 5 job, because they are afraid to do these things. But you got to step out your comfort zone. You have to step out of your comfort zone. That's the first step, is getting started. I'm sorry, but it takes money to make money. And the beautiful thing about investing, having your own business, guess what? Your income can be unlimited. But at a 9 to 5 job, your paycheck is capped, because that's all they're going to give you. Excuse me, you guys. Let me sit you down. But yeah, you know, your income is capped at a 9 to 5 because that's all your boss is going to give you. But with this online business, your income can be unlimited. But that totally depends upon you. Again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to put in the work. You got to put in the work. And guess what? But it's not hard work. It's easy work. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy I'm not going to say it's hard like physical hard, but it's your mindset. You got to have a strong mindset in this business. But we also give you mindset training as well in this business. So, but yeah, this business is not for the weak-minded. Because it may be days where you're going to show up to this business and you're not going to see results in your bank account. Now, there's been many days, a whole lot of days, where I've shown up every day and I haven't seen results. But guess what? I'm not giving up, and neither should you. You know, and that's how it is in business sometimes. Sometimes you're going to see sales, sometimes you're not going to see sales. I'm going to be honest with you. I've only made $600 with this business, but I know my breakthrough is coming. But it all depends upon me if I'm willing to show up for myself every day. Because in this business, you got to show up for yourself. Because there were some mistakes that I made. There were some directions that I did not follow that has cost me. One of them was I was at one time I was trying to talk to everybody. You can't talk to everybody in this business. Because when you try to talk to everybody, you're talking to nobody. You want to speak with your perfect customer. We all have a perfect customer. My perfect customer is somebody who lost their job, like myself, or someone who's tired of working a 9 to 5, who wants to have their own business and work for themselves, but they don't know where to start or they don't know what to do. That's my perfect customer. Your perfect customer might be single moms, single dads, retirees, or even the single persons. We all have our perfect customer, somebody who is relatable to us. Someone who is relatable to us. But I hope I gave you guys some value today. My goal here was to give you some value. You know I said I was going to write on this board, but I can show you this real quick. But I'm going to write some more on the board on the next live stream. So you're probably wondering, like, well, what is this right here, Steven? So this is a diagram of an automated system. A diagram of an automated system. So this is my website domain, legacywithsteven.com. Now, if people are relatable to you and you give them value, because you have to give people value. People are scrolling on social media so quickly. They scroll and scroll. You have to catch, and the content that you create to attract your perfect customer, you have to grab people's attention within the first 3 seconds. Rather it's here on YouTube or TikTok, you got to grab people's attention, because otherwise they'll just scroll on away. If you don't grab their attention the first 3 seconds, they're scrolling on away and you just lost them. You just lost your potential perfect customer. But if you create relatable content and you are consistent and committed, now all this is a part of your back office. So what people do, if they're interested, they'll put in their email or their first name or email, and they'll click on that button, and it's gonna trigger this automated system. So they put in their email. The first thing they're gonna see is a video. They're going to see a video of our mentor, Miss Michelle O'Neill. And then they're going to receive an email. And then after that, they're going to go to your website. They're going to see the different programs here. Now, if people visit your website and they're like, no, I'm not ready to buy yet. I'm not ready to commit yet. I'm not ready to do this yet, because most people they don't purchase yet. So once they go to your website and they don't purchase yet, guess what? Your automated system is going to follow up with them for the next 30 days. And that's what I just showed you that on my back office. Your automated system is going to continue to follow up with them. Email, email, email. So it's going to follow up with them for 30 days. Now, in your automated system, your customers are called leads. They're not your customers yet. They're called leads. They don't become your customer until they buy from you. So it's going to follow up with your leads for 30 days. And if at any time in any of these emails, you will put your website link in each and one of those emails. So at any time they can click on that link in your email that you send them. Your automated system sends them, and they can buy from you. And that's a beautiful thing about passive income. Guess what? You don't even have to be around your automated system. You can be out shopping, you be taking a nap, taking a shower, You could be cooking or spending precious time with your family. But at any time, also, if your if the leads, if there are leads in your automated systems, if they receive emails, they can unsubscribe at any time. They can unsubscribe at any time. So that's how the automated system works. And guess what? It's working in the background even when you're not. And you only put in 2 hours a day of creating 3 pieces of video content that are relatable to your perfect customer. If you are comfortable, go live. Go live. Just like what I'm doing right here. I'm talking to you. I'm going live. Going live, that really helps to build up that know, like, and trust factor, because people can see that you're a real person. That's why I go live. So I want people to know that I'm a real person. But yeah, so and if you don't have to go live, but it is better. I recommend it, but it's the choice is yours. The choice is really yours. But if you don't want to show your face, we also show you how to create faceless video content. And we will show you step by step of what you need to do with that. So you can go faceless. You don't even have to show your face. Isn't that beautiful? And you create short videos. That's all you do. Anyway, so I hope I gave you guys some value today. I actually have to go ahead and get out of here, but I will be back tomorrow. Okay? If you're new here, make sure you don't forget to subscribe. Okay? You can follow along with me with these live streams. Now I'm gonna have to make a Pacific time where I'm going to be going live. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But my goal is to do more live streams on here. See, I'm getting out of I'm steadily getting out of my own way and going live and stuff. So, in order to be successful, you have to get out of your comfort zone. So, but anyway, you guys, I will see you later. If you're interested, you can go to my link in the description after the live stream. All right, you guys, I will see you later.